and this is Kenton Knows. I want to share some guidelines on how to create a punch list and close out your project like a pro. This is normally where a lot of projects lose steam and have a little trouble getting it over the finish line. Hopefully, I can give you some advice to increase your ability to have a successful project. If you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, clicking the like button, and as always, please leave me any comments you might have at the bottom as well. Finishing at the start. First, the finish really starts at the beginning. You need to set clear expectations with the contractor, and it should be written in the contract. It should be clear who will create the punch list, when it will be completed, how much money will be held back until it is completed, and what items will be included in the closeout package. The punch list. In my experience, the best way to create a punch list is to have the architect, general contractor, construction manager, and owner walk the project together with one person responsible for recording all of the items. Clearly, on smaller projects, you won't have all of those people, but you may want to bring a knowledgeable friend along who has a little more experience, as they will help reduce the chances of you missing items. For most work, the basic questions are: is the work complete? Does everything work the way it was intended? Does it look the way it was intended? Was anything damaged by the work performed? Maybe the contractor replaced the roof and damaged the bushes below when they piled old roof shingles on them. And is all the construction debris cleaned up? Trade-specific items. If you did electrical work, you should be sure you have a receptacle tester to see if there's any open grounds, an open neutral, or any other issues with the outlets, and make sure those are corrected. Also, you want to be sure the cover plates fully cover the openings. One other item that I definitely always want to check for is, did they correctly label or update the electrical panel? If you did plumbing work, run the appliance or fixture. Run several fixtures at the same time if you have questions about water pressure. If it holds water, fill it up and make sure it holds water and doesn't leak. Luckily, most plumbing is pretty simple. If there is water pressure and it doesn't leak, you should be good. For HVAC, you'll want to confirm the contractor has tested and balanced the system. For the walls, you should verify they're straight and there aren't any flakes in the paint or areas where the mud clearly isn't smooth or feathered very well. There are plenty of other project-specific things to look for during your punch walk, which really will just come with experience and completing more projects. But hopefully this will give you a guide for a few things to look for when you create your punch list. Closeout documents. Moving on to the closeout documentation. When you finish any project, you should get the following items from the contractor. 1. A complete list of all the contractors who worked on the project, including name, address, main contact, phone number, and their scope of work. 2. All manuals and warranties. 3. A complete list of all the paint colors, including brand, sheen, and formulas. It would be preferable to also keep the leftover paint for the project on site for touch-ups. If you installed floor tile, ceiling tile, wallpaper, or similar, you should receive some of each. This is generally referred to as attic stock and should be stored somewhere on site. Sometimes field conditions, an inspector required change, or owner changes can differ from the permit or contract drawings, and having an as-built drawing at the end of your project will reflect those changes. These changes can be handwritten on the drawings. It may not seem like a big deal then, but a few years from now, you may wish you had them when you open a wall expecting to find a pipe that was moved. If you had a permit for the project, the final item you should receive is a copy of the certificate of occupancy for the project. As I said earlier, these expectations should all be clearly stated in the contract, and I would hold the final 5 to 10% of your payment until you have received all of these items. I hope you found this video helpful in creating your next project's punch list and ensuring you receive all of your closeout items. Be sure to also check out my video on how to manage your construction project. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and leave me a comment. Please like this video and be sure to check out my other videos. Also, Please let me know if there's any other topic you'd like to see me talk about. And thank you for watching Kenton Knows.